Well, let's take a little look over at the grain complex. Let's look at corn this time. We looked at soybeans last time. We'll take a look at corn. Crop conditions fell 1%. I don't think that's too crazy. That's more or less in line with expectations. We got Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas are expected to get 1.5 to 2.5 inches of rain for over the next 7 days. We got some good rains in the Midwest last night here. So we do have a little bit of a sprinkling. Is it too little, too late? Maybe. We'll wait and see. But we're going to see some of those areas that maybe needed a drink get a little something to drink. Something fundamental but kind of outside of our own borders. The Ukrainian corn crop is being downgraded, right? So that might give a little bit of fuel to the fire for those that think we might get a decent bullish number from the USDA on Friday. The crop was estimated at 33 to 34.5 million metric tons. The USDA was looking more like 39.5, right? So a decent chunk shaved off there. That was last month's numbers. It looks as though things have been downgraded there. So that could, again, bolster or at least give the bulls a little bit of hope going into the USDA report we're getting on Friday. In December corn, that number that everybody's still been looking at is that 361.5 level. That's the 200-day moving average. We haven't been really able to kind of pierce through there. So that'll be something we also are going to be watching going into that level, or going into that report on Friday. Friday's going to be a big day with that USDA number. I would say we've taken the top off. We've got expectations for taking down the production numbers, carryouts, and yield per acre. It's just how much, and that's where the surprise, if at all, if we have one, is going to be. So Friday's going to be a decent day, at least for news-wise. It's going to be a good fundamental day news-wise. But having said that, we now have the crop conditions coming off a little bit. We do have some rain. We've got the Ukrainian corn crop being downgraded just a little bit. That's significant, or it could be significant. And then finally, that 361.5 level in Dees has got everybody watching it. The whole trade's talking about it. So we'll continue to watch that ourselves and see what we get out of the USDA on Friday.